What disc is best to throw on a forehand? I'm going to answer that question today. But before I do that, hit the like and the subscribe button. I would appreciate it. I have seen this question on Facebook probably more than any other question. What disc is a good forehand disc? To answer that question, you really have to re-ask the question in a different way. It's not what disc is good for a forehand. It's what disc should I be starting with to help improve my forehand. When you started out and you were learning how to throw backhand, you weren't starting off with high-speed distance drivers. You started off with low-speed, understable discs to help teach you how to get your form correct. And as you got it more better, you went from understable to more stable to more overstable. And then you increased your speed. What people I think are doing is they're getting their backhands dialed into where they're throwing those high-speed distance drivers and then realize, hey, in order to win, I got to learn how to throw a forehand. So they go and they take the destroyers or they take those high-speed discs and they try to forehand them and then realize it's not flying the same way. Why is it not flying? Well, maybe that's because the destroyer is not a good forehand disc. No, the destroyer is an awesome forehand disc. I throw the destroyer on forehand all the time. I also throw a Mamba on forehand all the time. I throw the Daedalus on forehand all the time. I could take every disc that's in my bag here and throw it on a forehand. It's not the disc, it's your form. So what you got to do is you got to go work on your form. You have to start from the beginning. Go out to a field, take a low-speed, understable disc like a Sidewinder or a Roadrunner, and just work on your form. Don't worry about how far it's going. Just work on controlling it, getting it to flip up and fly. Then you work up to maybe a Mamba, or you work to something a little bit more stable like a Hawkeye. And eventually you're going to work your way up to where you're throwing a Firebird on forehand, or an Orc, or a Destroyer. So to answer the question, what is a good forehand disc? The answer to that question is every disc that you have is a good forehand disc. It's your form that is preventing you from being able to throw a lot of the discs in your bag on forehand. So, get out there, put the disc in your hand, throw it on a forehand, figure out the grip, keep practicing at it. It will come and get better. So, hopefully this tip helped you out today, and we'll see you in the next video.